Teachers behaving badly. Hillsborough School District says as long as it doesn't happen on campus, no harm, no foul. Tonight, a Hillsborough County school teacher faces an uncertain future. Why? Because she did what she was supposed to do.
She reported possible sexual harassment to her principal. Target 8 senior investigator Steve Andrews tells us now at that school, she is out the door.
Yeah, this is a teacher victimized by not only her fellow teachers, but her department head. She was the subject of sexually explicit text messages, not only demeaning, but frightening to her.
There's been days that I've cried myself to sleep.
Every morning, Kelly Ware walks into Plant City High School, knowing that her department head and a coworker exchanged sexually explicit text messages about her.
Not only is it hurtful, but it's damaging, and it's affecting me emotionally.
This texting scandal began when, at a school function, and unbeknownst to Kelly, a parent took this unwanted photo of her bending over grooming a cow, the top of her backside slightly exposed. According to school district records I obtained, the photo elicited disgusting dialogue from, among others, fellow agriculture teacher Michael Paul and Kelly's department head, Julia McConnell. The texts are too vile for television. They involve remarks about Kelly's anatomy, powdered sugar, sex, cows, gallons of lube, artificial insemination, long plastic gloves, and more. We reviewed more than 300 pages of text messages. Kelly is referenced on at least 23 pages and in hundreds of texts. Julia McConnell's husband discovered them on his wife's phone. He told Kelly the texts were awful. They could affect her job and her safety, so he sent them to her.
Oh my God. You know, so the next day I had to go to the work, seeing all this information and work in close proximity of these two.
Kelly did what she should do, notified her principal. 3 weeks later, an investigator showed up at Plant City High. Jason Bent is a professor of employment law.
She's going to work every day knowing that these individuals are talking about her in a sexual way. And that can potentially create a hostile work environment.
I did my job because I truly believed that the school district would stand behind me and say, we're not going to have this here.
Maybe not. The school district's investigation found several of Kelly's co-workers made comments about her on their personal cell phones during their personal time. Incredibly, their actions do not warrant disciplinary action. But Kelly did go before a judge and was granted these 2 temporary restraining orders. At a follow-up hearing, Judge Robert Beach said he couldn't grant a permanent order, but he lectured Michael Paul and Julia McConnell.
I think the conduct of these people was reprehensible. There's no excuse for it, particularly teachers in a school.
School Superintendent Jeff Eakins wouldn't clear his schedule to talk about this. I cleared it for him. My question is, how does something this reprehensible happen and no one is disciplined?
Well, once again, it's the issue deals, Steve, with where it takes place.
I know that your office was made aware of this. Have you seen any of these texts?
I have not seen any of the texts.
Jason Bent understands the school district can't monitor everyone's text messages, but they know about these.
They can't bury their heads in the sand and when there's a hostile environment situation going on.
Astoundingly, the school district notified Kelly her allegation of a hostile work environment could not be substantiated. 2 weeks later, this email informed Kelly her position was being cut.
I already feel blacklisted at this point.
And at the end of the day, she's the one being transferred from the school. Is that retaliation?
On that, there's nothing to do. There's totally a different issue. It's about the units at the school and the process for pool placement, and that has nothing to do with this particular investigation.
So there you have it. She did what she was supposed to do, reported suspected sexual harassment. And what about the school district? Well, it took its time, 3 weeks to send out an investigator, and it concluded before interviewing all involved, which it still hasn't done, no hostile work environment. Didn't happen on school grounds, on school time, nothing it can do. And by the way, Kelly Ware, you are out at Plant City High School.
And the superintendent is saying this transfer has absolutely nothing to do with any of this that you've reported.
You heard him, but you know something? If a principal wants to keep you, they keep you. Kelly committed the sin of bringing attention to this matter when she complained of sexual harassment on a Facebook post. Her principal heard about that from a supervisor. That didn't make the principal look so good. By the way, Kelly's principal is a woman. So is every elected member of the Hillsborough County School Board. And I'd like to hear how they'd feel about working side by side alongside people who are writing raunchy texts about them at work or on their private
if
time.
they were the targets.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Thank you, Steve,
Sure.
very much. Steve put this whole interview with School Superintendent Jeff Eakins online, also the district 6-page investigative report, and that is all up on WFLA.com.